there are going to be people who are going to reach out to you who you do not necessarily have a close relationship with anymore. And the news they're going to bring you is the news of the demise of the people who had it in for you. The people who were throwing spell work at you. The people who were doing smear campaigns on your name. But the person who's going to call you to let you know about these other people's demise, whether it be financial, relationship-wise, or even death, when they call you with this news, they're waiting to hear your reaction. Because you might have known about the things these other people have done. You might not have been, oblivious to it, but you might have been oblivious to the person who was calling you and what they have been doing to you behind the scenes. So when the person calls you, they're waiting for your reaction to the news of the people they're telling you about. And the reason why they're waiting for your reaction to the news of the other people and their demise, of the people who did you wrong in the past, is because they have did you wrong too, but you necessarily don't know about it, or the extent of it, or the closest they had to these other people and their part they were taking in the taking down of you and the gossiping of you. Okay? So what they're waiting for is for your response to see how you're going to react, possibly when you hear about how they have talked about you as well. So they won't fess up and say, well, I kind of was, up to some things too concerning you, but they're not gonna tell you that. And if they do tell you that, they're gonna leave so much out of it, they're not gonna get the full story. So what they're waiting for, like I said, is your reaction to this other person's demise in whichever way, form it could be. But when you mess with the chosen one, demise is going to be so detrimental. Okay, so I do not suggest that. But they're waiting for your reaction. And when your reaction is not one of sympathy, is not one of, oh, I'll pray for them or whatever it is, they're going to question that and be like, well, why don't you feel bad for them? Why don't you feel sympathy? Why you don't feel bad? You don't feel bad about them going through this bad time? No, and you shouldn't. I'm not saying to wish bad on them, but you should not feel bad. Because the things they had planned for you, you was not supposed to make it out alive, let me tell you. So don't feel bad.